Hey guys, it's been a while. So we've lived here in Kansas now for, what is it, a couple months, 2.5 months. And so a lot has happened, a lot's going on, and I'm just trying to find my groove again with doing videos and having time and what sort of videos I want to do. And so I just thought I would do a life update again on what is going on and with me and Jeff and the babes and how we like it and all that. So I did make a list because I've already filmed one of these, and then afterwards I was like, oh wait, I forgot to say that and this and that. And so right now all 3 kids are asleep, so I'm going to probably talk fast and get out as much as I can to share with you guys so it's not too long and before one of the kids wakes up. And that's right, yes, I said 3 kids. I am nannying. I don't know if you guys knew, but before I had kids I was a nanny and continued to nanny through my pregnancy and even while having kids in Pennsylvania. However, it was a little difficult, so I only nannied a couple kids, like part-time or here and there. And so now being here, there's like a plethora of jobs and people needing nannies. While most do want nannies in their home, I have managed to find one family that wanted to bring her here, and it works out really well. I started a month ago, maybe a little more, so she was just not even 4 months old yet, and she's just 5 months today. And so I watch her full-time, Monday through Friday, 10-ish hours a day, and it works really great. It's nice, the dynamic, the babes, my big kids, are really good with her, and she just fits right in and is a really easy baby and super sweet and just goes with the flow and goes with us. We still do everything, we still go places, and that was one of the things that for me, I don't want to watch more than 2 kids with my 2 kids. 1, because that's crazy, and 2, because I don't want to take away from my kids and us being able to do stuff as well. Being a nanny is my job, or is a job. I love it, so I don't consider it that, or even consider that I'm working, just because, I don't know, when people say, what do you do? I'm a stay-at-home mom. That's just what I do. That's, I don't know. So the nanny money obviously is nothing like what my husband brings in, but it does help out and kind of compensate for the fact that we still pay child support on his kids. So anywho, I nanny her, and then I have nannied, I've had some like drop-in care where people are like, I need someone now, so I had a 10-year-old boy for a few days, and I've met and talked with a lot of people, but it has to work just right for me. I think having her full-time, I would do 1 more full-time, but like I said, I'm super happy with this combination and being able to have the freedom and stuff. And drop-in care works for me too, because then it's just here and there, it's not regular, but I am open to nannying. I have limited it to just doing it during the week, Monday through Friday during the day. That way we still have our family time and our nights, and again, I don't want to change up the babe's schedule because they are very scheduled babies, and so I don't want anything like that to be messed up by me nannying at night, and weekends are kind of our family time. But also, going into that, I have recently applied for Starbucks. I've always wanted to work there. Before nannying, I did years and years of experience in food and retail management, starting from when I was very young. I started working at 14. So, anyways, I wanted to apply at Starbucks because I heard that their benefits are amazing, and I mean their medical benefits and their perks of working there, as well as I love Starbucks, and I think it would be fun. And along with that, I'm home all week with nannying and my own kids. I love it. I love being a stay-at-home mom. That's what I've always wanted, so I'm very thankful that I can do this. But I also am very social, and I never realized that. I mean, I knew I was social, but I never realized how much work was a social outlet for me. And so I think it would be good for me and good for us, and I would just do it part-time at night, so it wouldn't affect me too much being away from the kids. They maybe would miss me for an hour or so, and Jeff would have to put them to bed, but again, that last hour is pretty much just routine. It's feeding them dinner, it's getting their teeth brushed, reading books, and putting them to bed. I have not ever missed putting them to bed in the over 2 years, but this is a good thing for our family if it works out. and then Saturdays I would work at Starbucks as well. And again, it wouldn't affect too much being away from the babes, because already like I try to go out and do errands by myself on the weekends occasionally, just to give me some me time and some freedom, and it's nice. So with that, I applied at Starbucks. I've already had an interview last Wednesday, and I'm supposed to be hearing back from them by tomorrow. So cross your fingers, say a prayer, and give this video a thumbs up for good luck that I get the job, because again, it would be an amazing opportunity and open up a door for our family. So yeah, that's happening, or hopefully happening. What else? We love it here. We love it here. After being in Pennsylvania, that was just really hard and a change from Seattle. There's so much to do here in Kansas, and everything is so close. We've gotten memberships to the zoo, the aquarium, a farm, museum, and I've signed up the babies for Jamboree, which again is an amazing deal that we have. I'm part of a multiple parents group here, and with that like comes some discounts and stuff, I guess, that companies offer. And so we only pay $50 a month for 2 kids to go to Jamboree, which is like amazing, because if you've ever checked out Jamboree prices, it's $60 for 1 kid. So very affordable for us. That's only 25 bucks a month per kid. And then we also are in a music class that's called Music with Mare, and I think it's all over different places, not just here, but it is amazing, and I love the teacher that we have. It's an hour-long class, and it's like a drop-in, like you buy a punch card, so it's $35 for 5 classes, and it's per family, which anyone who has more than 1 kid, it's amazing, because it gets pricey to go places when it's per kid and per adult. So it's per family, so it doesn't matter that I nanny or anything. So we all go together, and it's an hour-long class, and it's very interactive. It teaches them that she does like signs, and she does again, it's music and dancing and colors and reading and all this stuff that happens. It's really a great class. So we started that a couple weeks ago. She's on break for this, or I guess back in July we went twice, and then she's on break for August, and then she'll start up in September again. So that's every Thursday that we go, and the kids love it. I've met a lot of people here, a ton of people. I mean, when we first moved here, the first 3 weeks was probably just every day going out, play dates, and meeting new people. And so I've met a couple nice friends, and have met a lot of people, and gotten to know a lot of people. Everyone here is very friendly for the most part. I mean, after Pennsylvania, like amazingly friendly, and not knocking Pennsylvania, just simply sharing and comparing my experience while in Pennsylvania. But people weren't the nicest while I was there. Ironically, the nicest people I met was at the end of me leaving Pennsylvania, when I was like selling all my stuff. I met a whole bunch of moms, and ended up like they were all nice and everything. But before then, the whole time I was there, I tried really hard to meet people and did not. We love our apartment. I had never lived in an apartment, so I kind of wanted to experience it and see how it was. It kind of was exciting to me. Plus, we had such a short window of flying out here with 2 kids, not knowing the area, finding a place to live and all that, and it's a lot more time consuming finding a house. So even just to rent, it's a lot more time consuming, and we came on a weekend, and anyways, so we ended up doing an apartment, which I definitely wanted to, and the amenities are great. We have a pool, but ironically, we don't use the pool much anymore, because it's either super busy, or, I mean, like the last time we went, there was a ton of people and big kids playing with footballs, and like they hit the babies, and I didn't like it. So there's that, and then also I have the baby now, and so I got to the point where I was comfortable taking my 2 kids, because I have little flotation devices and stuff, but I won't take 3 of them, obviously. And then by the time she gets picked up and all that, it's too late to go at night. And then I wish it had like the 0 entry pool, and that way they could run around. And so again, knowing that, like I thought it would be cool having a pool of the apartment, but there's so many community pools around here that you buy like a membership for the summer for the family, and you can go as many times as you want, and they have water slides and all that fun stuff, and splash pads and 0 entry and all that. So knowing that we could buy that each summer, we wouldn't necessarily need a pool. Also, even though there's only 4 like houses or apartments per building, The people above, for the most part, are okay, but I mean, when you hear stuff, if they drop something or when they have their grandkid over, it's like freaking elephant is up there, and so I don't like that part of it. And then also walking out to the car, we're on the bottom level, but there's like, you walk out like a long entry and then down a few stairs and then across the parking lot. It's not far by any means, but when you have 3 kids and diaper bags and snack bags and carrying everyone, it's crazy. And so it would be nice to have a garage that you can just like open and safely, like I'm not having to like kick out my legs and my arms, making sure everyone's by me so we're not getting hit. Not that it's extremely busy here, but there are a lot of people. I think all the apartments for the most part stay filled, so you know, I do have to watch them, and so that's a little hard. But as far as like the Rambler aspect, we like the Rambler. It's working out mostly having the kids together in the same room. Before here they were separated, and they do fine. I think they like it, but lately we're having a lot of wake ups, and so if Tristan wakes up, it's waking up Sydney. Like, he tends to be our early riser from morning and nap, and so he wakes her up, and then she's grouchy where she's my sleeper and she gets sleep longer. Or like last night, she ended up, I think she's starting to have night terrors. This has happened a couple times this week, but she woke up like screaming, and so I went in there, and ordinarily if it was like their room by themselves, I could go sit with a rocker and rock them because I know I'm not going to disturb them, and then put them back down in their bed. And then if they cry a little, they can cry and go to sleep. Whereas being together, I don't want a chance waking Tristan up. So I took her immediately to our bed, kicked out Jeff because he snores like crazy loud. And Sydney moves all over the bed and kicks. So he came out on the floor out here and slept. And then I had Sydney in bed with me, which meant not much sleep because she like literally has to be like on you like that. And she's kicking and moving and bunks her head. And I have to stay in one position with my arm like that. So like my arm and my back is killing me today because of the way I had to sleep. And it was crazy. So I will say I miss having 3 bedrooms and then being separated. I miss having a garage and being in a driveway, being able to walk out. I miss having a backyard. Our little like entry back here deck area is totally just like full of spiders and mosquito ridden, and Jeff keeps his fishing poles out there since we don't have a garage. And so miss the garage for storage, and miss it for a driveway, miss a backyard so that they could just run and play. We do go to parks and we do go a lot of places, but especially having the baby and also just it's nice here, it would be nice just to be able to like pop on the sprinkler, have a baby pool, let them run around. They're big enough now so they love running, and so I miss that. I think this worked great. This apartment is working great for us for now. We love the area, but both Jeff and I are like 99% sure that we want to end up trying to find a house. And the way it works here, you have to give 2 months notice that you're going to move out. So I don't know how it'll work, like finding a place that 2 months prior, because I don't know. We'll see how it works out. If it works out smoothly, then ideally we would like to go find like a 3-bedroom Rambler house in the vicinity area here because we really like it. But other than that, the apartment's great, location is great, everything is close, like Costco is boom, Target is boom, I mean, everything is right there. What else is new? We took the babies to their first, not only their first movie, but their first drive-in. Drive-in was not so much because it was way past their bedtime, but it was Inside Out, and they loved that. He's obsessed with it. And, but it was just way too late for them and hot, and people were smoking right by our car, so it was coming in our car, which I hate that. I don't care, go smoke if you want to go smoke, but you're in a drive-through or where there's like, or drive-in where there's tons of kids and you're right next to me smoking. So that bothered me. But after that, we took them to another movie. We found a really nice theater, super like minutes from us, that is like plush. I've never been in such a plush theater. It like reclines and your feet go up and it goes all the way back, and they're huge. And then if you go before 11, it's only $5.20 per person. And then because the kids are so little, they don't charge for them. They just call them lap kids, which they do end up on our laps. But if there's room, they can sit in their own chair next to us. So we pay like $10.50 for 4 of us to go see a movie. So we've seen a couple movies there so far. The last one, not so much. It was like Shaun the Sheep and no words, and the babes were bored, and It was a terrible movie, but we saw Minions there and they loved that. That was like a great experience. We had a ton of fun. So it's kind of nice that we have them, like a fun thing to go do. I was excited, and same with Jeff. We love movies. We love movies and music, and so it's nice to share that with them. I know a lot of people don't want to show their kids screen time or movies or whatever, but they're actually at a fun stage that they're liking movies, and it's fun. They have their certain few they like to watch at home. And then we went to the movie theater, which is really nice to go and kind of look forward to that. So every Saturday we check to see if there's any new movies out to go take them. Dentist, the babies had a dentist, so their second dentist appointment a couple weeks ago went really well. They did amazing with the technician, and even got like the big kid cleaning. It wasn't just the toothbrush like the first time they went. They got the little, brusher, and even Tristan got the pick and everything. They did great. No tears, no nothing. I was shocked. Sydney is the one that went first and was having fun. They loved the sucker and the water. They were drinking water, and it was all good. She was a girl. And then the dentist came, and he was super nice, but he was a guy, and then she freaked out, so it made him freak out, and all heck broke loose, and I had to like hold Sydney down, and Jeff had to hold Tristan down, and they were like screaming. But that was only because the whole guy thing, I think. I don't know. But it was still a great experience, a great place, and they both have all their teeth, which I already knew Tristan did, but Sydney, man, we've been working on the molar since just before we moved here, and she had cut the last one. They said it was just still coming down, but it was cut through the gum, so yay, we made it through teething. Molars were tough, man. But love that we found a good dentist, and again, close. We had their 2-year checkup this week on Thursday. I think they don't get shots that one, I'm hoping. And so that'll be good. I don't know the doctor, I'm just going off of references from or referrals from other moms in the area, and they referred the dentist, and it was a great hit. So I'm hoping that this doctor is really good. What else? What is going on with the babes? While we were at the dentist, we still give them binkies, and actually, like, from moving, I just think the whole stress of it all for them and the change for them, they kind of lost interest in potty training, and gained interest in like their security things, their blanket and their binkies. So the dentist did say like he would like to see by 2.5 that they didn't have a binky, which I never even thought they would have it this long. I was like, oh no, who lets their kid have a binky that long? I won't. Okay, well, they don't seem so big or too big to have a binky. 1, 2, if that's like the worst thing I'm doing, like, okay, you have a binky till you're 2 or 3, whatever. But I do know dental wise it's best not to have them have it too long. So I'm hoping next month we can get back to where we were and have it where they have it just at nap and bedtime, and kind of see where that goes. Have it so that because they're talking a lot more. Sydney, as always, has it more than Tristan in her mouth, but she, again, because of security, tends to want it a lot more during the day. So I'm going to try to make it where I collect all the binkies, keep them in their room where only Jeff and I can give them to them at nap and bed, and then kind of do the weaning process like how I did nursing, and do that, and then like cut out nap time and then cut out bedtime. So it'll probably be like a 3-month process or something, depending on how it all goes. Maybe it'll go faster, I don't know. So that hopefully is going to happen next month, and maybe I'll do a video on how it all worked out or what I ended up doing. And then as far as potty training goes, I was like all gung-ho about it because they were so interested in potty training. I was like, yeah, we'll do this. Once we move and get settled, we'll go for it. And then I was like, wait, first off, they totally backed off and would cry like if I tried to take their pants off on the potty. So they'll sit on it, but they didn't want to go naked on the potty anymore. So fine, I'm not going to force it. I don't want it to be a bad experience or stressful for anyone. They're still little, it's not a big deal. So then and then also I thought, well, we just moved here, there's so much to do. If we try to potty train, we need to stay home and like stay home so that they can be on the potty constantly. And again, what's the rush? I don't know why I was all like gung-ho about let's make this happen. I don't care about changing diapers, I don't care about buying diapers. I want them to be fully ready and prepared. I think that'll make the process faster. I want them to be able to tell me they have to go potty, which right now, if they poop, Tristan will walk over, grab a diaper, grab the box of wipes, and be like, there you go. Or if I go to change him and say, you know, like they hand me their diapers all the time, and if I change him, he'll say no poop if he doesn't have poop, and I'm like, yep, you're right, no poop, just pee pee. So they are very aware of what's going on down there, which is a good sign. So maybe come fall or winter, we will go for it. We'll see how they feel. Again, I don't want to push them in any way, but maybe 2.5 is just a better age to do it. They are, like I said, talking so much. It's crazy. Jeff will be like, that's so weird. Like, they'll tell you what they want and what they need and talk to you, and it's cool. It's actually really cool, and it's only frustrating when I can't understand them and they get frustrated. I'm like, I don't know what you're saying. What does that mean? And then they talk completely, like, you can understand like 99% of what they're saying. It's just on occasion a certain word I don't understand. But they also have like a twin language between them that's crazy, that they can totally talk like twin gibberish to each other and totally understand what the other is saying. Their bond as twins, I think, is really coming out the older that they are getting, because I was kind of worried, or just like, I don't know, I never did the whole like twin thing where like they had to do everything together and they're dressed alike, even though they're boy girl, but like coordinated, or sleep together forever, or sleep in the same room. They kind of just were separate kids, and that's how I wanted it to be. They are separate individuals, and I want them to know that they're not the twins. I don't even call them the twins ever, really. They're my babies, or the babes, or the kiddos. And so now that they turned 2. That was another big milestone that happened. July 8th, they turned 2. But I feel like, yeah, in the past couple months, probably, they just start playing. They'll chase each other and giggle. If she needs something or is upset, he'll go get it for her, and he'll hold her hand and help her. And it's just super cute watching how they are, and that they care, but they're concerned where the other one is. And I love it. It's super cute. I love that they're close. Of course, like all kids, it is not perfect. They hit, they bite, they scratch. Biting has, knock on wood, come to an end, I think, for the most part, especially since teething is over, because that seems to be when it always would come out, is when they're teething. So now that she has her molars, we haven't had any more incidents, but she does this thing where she takes her nails and she goes and scratches till I can't stand it. It's so mean. And like last night, she left a huge scratch on his face. Luckily, I put some stuff on it and it went away pretty quick. It was just like a surface scratch, but it looked terrible at the time. And then they'll hit each other and they'll pull hair, and I think it's more, for the most part, like I try to be right on them. They're not left alone. I don't trust that. I don't leave them alone ever. I'm with them. So I mean, it's a small house, but I mean, even still, like, I keep doors shut, or the baby, so we're in the same room together. They don't like go play in their room by themselves or anything like that. So I can pretty much catch it most of the time, but things do happen, and the hitting happens, and the pushing. Again, I think we're coming to an end at that, but they learn things from other kids when we go out to public places, and so we've had a lot of pushing kids push them, and then they started pushing, and so it's just a matter of me trying to teach them, you know, what's right and wrong and we don't do. So every time we go anywhere, whether it be Gymboree or a play date or the park, I always have to preface and say, okay, because I'll say, you want to go play with your friends? And then Cindy will go, no bite. And I'll say, yep, no biting, no hitting, no pushing, no hair pulling, no scratching. We be nice. And then I tell them, be nice, be nice. And so they show me nice, and they show each other nice, and then it all works out. But gotta be on them. Their bond, though, is super cute. What else? Oh my goodness, the grocery stores around here, amazing. Sprouts, I love you. I don't know why you're not in every single state and city. Like, hands down, I love Sprouts and Trader Joe's. We have Whole Foods, and then we have like Ken's House and some other like grocery stores. Not a fan of any of them. I'll buy some things at Target, like more normal grocery store items. I don't know what you say. But Trader Joe's and Sprouts. Sprouts is like my number one. Their produce is amazing. It's reasonable. Good quality. They have good choices. Trader Joe's has certain things that I absolutely love. And then Costco. Oh yeah, we do Costco too. But I mean, holy cow, love it. Love Sprouts. You can get so much bang for your buck, and it makes it easier and more affordable to be healthier and to eat healthier, which is nice. I think that should be available for everyone. And the other thing that I've gotten into is essential oils. I started, and since having the babes, I have gone more alternative or homeopathic ways for teething or pain or different things. And so I slowly was interested in researching and stuff and had questions for people. I ended up meeting someone here that actually did Young Living. She's a mom of quads, and I love them. I bought the starter kit, and oh my goodness, have not gone back since. It's been a month and a half or so, and I have been having a heyday. I'm making my own cleaners. I'm making my own like sprays for things, from diaper spray, made my own deodorant, my own hand sanitizer. I mean, everything. I diffuse them. I use them to help with different things in our house, with sleep and like back pain and all different kinds of things. Anyways, love them. So I'm a consultant. I'm not going to push selling. It'd be great if anything worked out and can kind of help pay for the oils that I buy. That'd be awesome. But I just am sharing because I love them and I enjoy them, and I think that they're going to be very beneficial and are very beneficial for our family. Even Jeff, who is total like pessimist about it, he was like, oh no way, this is all a crock, it's all placebo, it's in your head. And then I used some different mixes on him, and he's like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, why didn't we do oils earlier? And I was like, because you're a naysayer. He says that I'm becoming a hippie, and maybe I wouldn't call myself a hippie. I just, being older and having kids, I'm more aware of things. So I've been slowly trying to change things in life. Like I want to be, less medicine. Not that we take a lot of medicine, but I don't want, them or us to be on a lot of medicine. So example being, Sydney, we were told by the pediatrician in Pennsylvania to put her on Miralax to help her constipation, because she has it really bad where she like screams and cries in excruciating pain. And so we did it, and I just did it because at the point I was like 2 or 3 weeks in of a screaming kid, of feeling horrible that I was hurting her for trying to help her to poop, and because I'd have to give her like little baby laxatives and like help her push, and it was terrible. And so I was just desperate and exhausted, and so I went on it, or had her go on it, and I keep questioning every time we rebuy it. I'm like, this can't be normal. Why is it okay that she takes it every day? This can't be normal. So I'm going to talk to the pediatrician this week and see what his thoughts or whatever are on him. But in the meantime, what I'm tried starting 4 days, she hasn't been on Miralax for 4 days. Today's day 5, and I'm trying to do more natural routes. So I'm using different things that will hopefully help her. Probiotics, marshmallow root, prunes cut up, chia seeds, etc. And I'm going to do a whole video on that. But anyways, so yeah, so I don't want her to be on Miralax every day. Tristan, he's on acid medicine. Again, I'm going to check with the doctor about that. See what he thinks, where he's at with that. Things like that. Taking ibuprofen or Tylenol for headaches. I get a lot of headaches, so I'm trying to use the oils to help with that instead. So yes, we're trying to kind of rid our body of toxins, as well as like cleaners. When we moved here, I made it so that all of our cleaners are all the natural, chemical-free ones, so that every time I would scrub the bathroom, my head would just like have a raging headache because of all the smells, and you'd smell it all day and it like burned your nostril. And I have kids, and I want to clean when they're around and them not inhale all that. That's not good for them. So anyways, I bought my own. Well, now with the essential oils, they have thieves, and you can make your own combination of cleaners, so I love that. I'm also trying to go more like cloth instead of using, waste and garbage, with napkins and paper towels. I've been finding a lot of cool shops on Etsy to buy reusable things, from like face wash pads to mopping pads to wiping like countertop pads. And I'm actually going to try out like menstrual pads and reusable menstrual pads, and yeah, so I'm just kind of slowly transitioning with that. So yeah, he jokes with me all the time that I'm becoming a hippie. But things are really great. We are so happy in Kansas. I think we have some exciting things coming in the future, hopefully. Everything kind of feels like it's just falling in place, which is nice, as far as meeting people, finding things to do, me getting the nanny job that helps with, financially, and then hopefully the Starbucks thing. That's the big one. If I can get Starbucks, then we'll have some exciting news for you guys. Hopefully on what that's gonna do for us. So thanks for watching as always, and I am trying to find my groove with the videos, and I can't say that I'm gonna have a schedule or that I might have a ton come out one week and not a lot the next week. As you can see, lighting isn't great in here with it being an apartment. Like there's a few windows, but they all have like blinds on them and they're like pinned down on like the doors and stuff, so I can't like lift them up. And the only room that's like great for lighting is our bedroom, but that's where the baby sleeps. So, and then obviously once the kids are awake, I can't make any videos. So I'm gonna try to do what I can. I have like a huge list of a million videos and so much that I want to share with you guys. I feel like I've missed out on like talking to an old friend because I like to share like my finds or what I'm doing or things that are going on, and the kids and how much they've grown and how much they're talking and all that. So I'm going to try to do my best, but thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you for my next video, guys. Bye. Good to see you again.